Hey beauties, thanks for tuning in and welcome to the one and only Clean Beauty Podcast. Did you know that in America, cosmetics are not regulated? Companies are free to add thousands of potentially harmful ingredients that personally cause me to have health problems. Hi, I'm the creator of Lash Binder and your host, Cassandra McClure. I've worked in the beauty industry worldwide for over 10 years as a wedding and celebrity makeup artist. Now, I'm on a mission to ban 1,500 ingredients by advocating for cleaner and greener cosmetics. Join me every Monday right here for a new episode on the Clean Beauty Revolution. Hey beauties, today we are going to be talking about beauty from the inside out. Now, what does that mean? Well, it starts with what we eat, right? How we nurture our body. And I thought we would do a special episode on food, but not really deep. I kind of just want to skim over and do a little bit on organic food and what you don't need to buy organic, because it is a huge marketing thing. Like, we feel like bad when we don't buy organic, or at least I do. I feel like I need to buy everything organic, and I have friends that everything in their house is organic. And I thought it was interesting when I found this article on Momavation. It's this site that I've been kind of addicted to lately, and they have this blog, and they're like, save money, 13 foods you don't need to buy organic. And I was like, ooh, this is interesting. So I thought I would share some of those with you today, actually all of them, and just give you a little insight into food, because we all need to eat, right? And if you are what you eat. And I believe that if you're not eating healthy, you're probably not seeing the results you want on your skin, hair, and nails. And even if you are taking supplements or things like that, if you're not working out and taking care of yourself, like, it's going to be really tough for you. And I know I'm literally had fried rice for breakfast. I mean, don't judge, but I do like eating healthy when I can. I had a salad for lunch, so there. So I know what you're thinking, like, okay, this is a clean beauty podcast. Okay, I guess it's kind of clean. And why are we need to talk about organic? But, GMO is a thing, like genetically modified, like, we've all heard about it, synthetic pesticides and biosolids. But eating 100% organic isn't always an option for everyone, right? And I'm in Palo Alto, and some of the stuff is just so freaking expensive that I'm just like, oh my gosh. So the EWG, one of my favorite places in the world, Environmental Working Group, has determined that the level of pesticide exposure when it comes to the fruits and vegetables we eat, they actually conducted, like, maybe it was like not a survey, but like a thing where they found 15 of the cleanest foods and 13 that are GMO free and low in pesticide residue. So one thing I will say is you should be washing your fruits and vegetables, because not only are people touching them at the store and they probably fell on the floor and who knows, God knows what else, like rats running all over them. But there is still like residues and waxes on those things that you should be washing off if they're not in a bag. This episode is proudly sponsored by lashbinder.com, a patent pending tool that I developed to be the quickest, easiest, and safest way to apply lashes on yourself and clients. If you've ever tried applying lashes, you either use your fingers, which is pretty hard to master, a pair of tweezers, which can be super scary, or you were lucky enough to have a friend like me help you. Those days are long gone with Lash Binder, an applicator that'll have you looking fabulous in under a minute. Are you ready to say goodbye to expensive, damaging, and time-consuming lash extensions, or hours spent in the mirror applying makeup? Don't you wish you could apply lashes easy and just go? Let your skin glow and your confidence skyrocket with the perfect pair of lashes applied with Lash Binder. Lash Binder is truly the lash tool you'll ever need. Be the first to get your hands on one today, exclusively at lashbinder.com. Be sure to find us on Instagram at lashbinder, LASHBINDER. Links in the show notes. Happy lashing! So, avocados. So, think about an avocado. Like, you don't really wash it because you cut it open and eat it. You don't eat the skin or the outer shell. And so, they are going to be always less in exposure to pesticides. They have a tough outside. And when you discard that, you're discarding most of the pesticides. And the EWG found that only 1% of the avocados tested to contain any detectable pesticide. So, very low. Also, pineapples. These are kind of no-brainers. Just like avocados, they have really hard exterior, tough exterior, and the fruit in the center is protected from that high pesticide exposure. So you don't have to buy an organic one. Cabbage. This one was interesting to me. Apparently, because it's like very sturdy, it requires low doses of pesticides to actually grow, which is really nice to know. Sweet peas. So I guess that they are in a protective pod and they are safe from the outside world. And not only does this mean less damage and eating from bugs, but it means that the less pesticides need to be sprayed to protect them. Onions, I kind of suspected, but it's funny because bugs don't really like to eat onions. So they don't need to spray those as much. Asparagus was another one, but apparently insects don't really like them. Neither do I. So I guess me and the insects have something in common there. Mangoes. It is really fruity inside, but only 12% chance of containing actual residues from pesticides. Kiwi, also one of those tough exterior fruits, and you're not really going to find a lot of pesticides, and you don't need to buy organic. Eggplant, interesting because a lot of people leave that skin on there. It's like a thick skin, but apparently because it's so slick on the outside, it doesn't stick. The pesticides don't really stick onto it. That's kind of weird. Grapefruit. The peel of the grapefruit leaves the sour flesh clean of pesticides. So not really a thing. Cantaloupe, right? Melon rind prevents the inside from pesticides. But not as much. Only 61% were free of them. So, I mean, cauliflower was one I was really excited to see because I have cauliflower at least once a week. Like, I don't really eat cantaloupe all the time, but I love cauliflower. And when you do, I've been buying them organic every single time. And apparently it's a low risk for pesticides and you can save money on, just getting the regular one because apparently it's just a low risk. I don't know how low risk, it doesn't say, but I'm going to trust that one. And then sweet potatoes. So it's apparently there's an approved level of pesticides allowed on them for some reason, and it's low, I guess. So that's really funny. I just wanted to share those with you. And if you have other fruits or veggies that you have found that you've personally tested to have no pesticides, I would love to know. But like I said, these were from EWG. That's my quick little bonus episode for y'all this week. And I can't wait to have you back next time. Talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Clean Beauty Podcast. I'm so thankful for your support that I decided to start giving away $500 in custom curated clean beauty products each month. Do you want to win? Share why you love listening in a review on iTunes. Then screenshot that review and share it on your Instagram feed with the hashtag #ban1500. If you've already reviewed the podcast and still want to win, just repost the giveaway from the Clean Beauty Podcast Instagram feed, and you'll be re-entered to win in the next drawing. Good luck! For information on my tour schedule, upcoming events, press announcements, joining my Clean Beauty team, or to book me to speak at your next event, head over to my website, CassandraMcClure.com.